Welcome back to Athena's Garden. I'm your host, Liz. I wear many hats, but I am an Akashic Records reader and remote energy healer. And my mission here on YouTube, Instagram, and Discord is to create a community that nurtures and supports one another as creative and conscientious people in a global world. I like to discuss topics that intersect with spirituality, science, and creativity. And if those topics interest you, I hope you will like and subscribe and stick around. Today, I want to demonstrate how I use my intuition to make an Ayurveda Abhyanga oil to massage myself in order to balance the Pitta, which is the fire imbalance in my system. My intention for this video is really to show you how easy craft can be incorporated into your daily life. Whichever your self-care, self-healing routine is, it is so easy to create something for yourself to use and to live your best life. It is summer here in Tokyo. It is hot. It makes my skin and my scalp really oily, and I get tons of skin rashes from eczema, heat rashes, allergic reactions to mosquito bites, and all kinds of dermatitis. It's to a point where the dermatologist here just sends me home with a steroid cream, an anti-itch cream, and they even told me that maybe I need to move out of Tokyo as a joke. It's a true story. It's really not fun for me, as it would be so itchy sometimes that it would wake me up at night. So I asked my guides to help me, and they told me to maybe research some Ayurveda related treatments for it. And so that's how I ended up on this thread. I want to preface that I am not a trained Ayurveda expert, but I am a licensed esthetician, and I studied at Aveda Institute in San Francisco for my aesthetics license. If you don't already know, Aveda was indeed inspired by the principles of Ayurveda from India. And so in our training, way back in another lifetime, we did study about the three doshas and how they relate to our skin. Skin, being the largest organ of our body, is affected both by the external environment, like in my case, the hot summer, as well as what we consume inside of our bodies. So back then, I was thinking, like, which dosha am I? And I was, doing the quiz in my course, and my instructors couldn't figure it out either, because my quiz results is that I'm indeed all three. And so it's still on my to-do list to consult an Ayurveda doctor at some point. But it is very likely that I'm a Tridoshic constitution. Like, I have a Vata, like air, ether, mind. So that's like, I check all the boxes when it comes to those questionnaires. A Pitta, digestive system. I digest very quickly, and I have acneic breakouts and reactive skin, as mentioned. That is very typical in Pitta, as well as water, earth, Kapha body type and my bone structure. I'm big boned. That's just my body type. Can't help it. I'm probably all three. The heat and humidity in Tokyo summers definitely cause an imbalance in Pitta in my system. So this is when I really have to pay attention to what I'm eating, as it could very easily aggravate my digestive system and will exacerbate my skin conditions. So you don't have to follow Ayurveda to know this, because your dermatologist will tell you the same thing. So from here on out, I'll just be making this oil like how I would, receiving guidance from my guides, channeling the recipe. Before I decided to make this video, I thought, well, I could buy the Ayurveda massage oils that are pre-blended for you. But then I'm like, well, I also have all these essential oils already at home, so might as well just make it at home. So here are the materials. I have already researched some of the essential oils that could be used for a cooling Pitta recipe for Pitta imbalance, and which oil to use. So I got this safflower oil from iHerb delivered to Tokyo, and I just wanted to make a note that you should use the carrier oil that's best suited for your skin and body type. As mentioned, I'm extremely acne prone, and that's very pitta, and so I don't really need more oil on my skin as I naturally produce it. I just need an oil that won't cause any breakouts. So I chose this safflower oil that has a 0 on the comedogenic scale. It is also high in linoleic acid, which is an anti-inflammatory agent that helps reduce acne and retains moisture. And I'm hoping that this will also really help with my eczema and dermatitis symptoms, because that is part of an inflammatory reaction. In conclusion, please pick the best oil suited for your skin type. I also gathered the essential oils I found online. The recipe. I gathered the oils in the recipe that I found online, but I'm also going to ask my guides what they think about it. So here I go. So the online recipe says sandalwood, rose, lavender, peppermint, German chamomile, and lemon. So I have everything except the German chamomile, but I'm sure like having most of them will already constitute the cooling effect. These essential oils are supposed to be more cooling for the skin and balancing the pitta. I also have my pendulum here. I'm going to be asking my guides what they think. You know, I've already programmed my pendulum. One way is yes, the other way is no, and it's just the way I communicate with my guides. Since I'm claircognizant, I can't hear them speak back to me in that way, so this is what I'm going to use. So I mentioned I have the ones that were in the recipe, but I also have kind of 5 more essential oils that I just kind of brought to the side, because I'm just gonna, you know, live channel this and see, you know, if this is the one I should use. So yes, I already confirmed that my guys are there. They're here to help me, so I just want to confirm. We want lavender in here. Yes, lavender. Rose. Yes, this is the one. How about sandalwood? Yes. Okay, and is it fine without the chamomile? Oh, okay. Well, is there a replacement for chamomile that I have? Yes, so I can use something else for chamomile. Okay, lemon is essential. I should put it in there. Yes. Okay, and then peppermint for sure. Okay, peppermint. And then, so I don't have chamomile. Can I use mugwort? Yes. So okay, so I can substitute that. Should I add Hinoki? Okay. Okay. Yes, for now. What about sweet orange? No, don't add that one. Okay. Bergamot? No, no bergamot. Okay, I already have lavender. Okay, so the only one that I was allowed to add was mugwort or yomogi, and then hinoki. Correct. And so the recipe said like about 8 drops total. Is that good for the container that I have? Just 8 drops for this size? I'm like a little incredulous because I didn't measure it. It's like, is that really enough? Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's like 1 drop-ish each per essential oil. Okay, for this entire bottle? Okay, I'm gonna try it out. So here I go. All right, I'm gonna start with the sandalwood. I'm just gonna try my best to do, 1 drop each. Sandalwood, usually it takes a little time. It's a little bit stickier. So, come out. I might have to edit this. Oh, there it is, 1 drop. Boop. Okay, that's it. We got sandalwood there. And then lavender. 1 drop. Okay. Lavender. Okay, 1 drop only. Or 1.5 drop, I guess. Oh, 1 drop, come on. Oh my god, it's not coming down. Okay, that was like 2 drops of lavender because I had to shake it for it to come out. Alright, 1 drop of lemon. See, that was a lot easy. See, it depends on the oil. It's not all the same. And then, I've never used this one. This is Mugwort. It was a gift. Let's see how this comes out. Just need 1 drop. 1 drop, baby. Come on. Oh. Yep, see, I've never done this on camera. I forgot how some of these oils don't want to come out. Ah, come out. Okay, I got mugwort in, but I had to shake the bottle. So, yeah, some of the oils are more sticky, so you have to be careful, while others like come out really fast. So that would be like my little tip. So now we have peppermint. We're gonna do 1 drop. See how easy this is compared to the other 2? Like, oh, that was hard. All right, and then we have rose. I feel like this is gonna be stickier too. Oh no, rose was easy. And finally, Hinoki. Japanese cypress, I believe, is the English translation. I'll fact check that. All right, so I got 8 drops because I got 2 drops of lavender because I had to shake the bottle, and exactly 8 drops. Smells really good. And then I think all I have to do, have my little cosmetic funnel here, is pour the oil in. Hopefully I don't make a mess. Here we go. Alright, well, I guess I could have just poured it without the funnel, but I was afraid like I would make a big mess. So, especially doing this on video for the first time, it's all an experiment. I'm just gonna use like my little common sense not to fill it to the top. Probably like 80%. A lot of the times, to my knowledge, with cosmetic ingredients, you don't want to fill it all the way to the top for storage and whatnot. Oh, and this is a light protective bottle that I got on Amazon. And here is the lid. Alright, it's a glass bottle because it's much easier to reuse. And then last step, just to shake it up. So there I have it. I made my body massage oil that I'm going to use from head to toe to help balance my pitta. And that's it. I will report back on how this works for me. I hope this video helps a little bit to demystify what craft is. We use craft in everything: music, writing, cooking, drawing, making art, making videos, any kind of creative endeavor. It's in our daily lives. So I wanted to also share that, like, whatever I did today with the formula, I'm gonna write it in my little notebook, jotting it down, and then after using it, and if I'm happy with the formula, I will put it in my grimoire or book of methods. And this is how our ancestors did it. Scientists, they put it in their log when they run experiments. They put it in their Excel or, you know, whatever apps they use to track their research, just with different materials, different measuring equipment, different you know, funnels and beakers and whatnot, and sterilization. I do believe plant and food medicine is medicine. Just because it's not sold and packaged to you from a pharmaceutical company doesn't mean it's less effective. However, I am still going to use other lotions and creams, steroids, whatnot for my rashes when I have to, but I am excited to be using this for my skin, and I'll report back. So thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if you want to make your own Abhyanga oil or share with me other kinds of crafts you do at home to improve your daily life. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye! I have a little postscript, so I thought maybe I should try it. And then I did. I actually pumped a little bit of it out, and it actually smells really, really good, even though I have like 8 drops of essential oil for a bottle this size. I thought, oh my gosh, like I'm not gonna be able to feel the scent, and it's really, really hydrating. It absorbs in my skin really fast. I'm looking forward to using it. Also, I wanted to note that this like ritual, I do think for myself, I will like wash it off after. You can let it soak in for like 5-10 minutes after you massage it all over your body, but I do recommend like washing it off and taking a bath, so you still get the benefits because the oil does remain on your body even if you like wash it off and take a bath. I don't mean like scrub it off, because you're already, you don't need to scrub off the oil, but yeah, I personally would do the massage and then get into a bath, so you're nice and hydrated, your body is relaxed. It's a great ritual. And for me, like, you're like, whoa, it's summer, it's hot, why are you taking a warm bath? Actually, after you exit the bath, your body temperature cools down, so it's a really nice ritual for assisting with sleep. And like I have a friend and a few friends that like, oh, you should massage your feet before you go to bed, it's good for your skin and cuticles and calluses. And I'm like, yeah, it's great, but if there's something on my feet, I can't go to sleep. So I think this is perfect, so excited to be using in this ritual. Anyway, bye.